we oppose the attempt to weaponize financial aid for the LGBTQ, and we just urge that everybody supports it. It is another form of trying to recolonize us. It is against our culture. It is an affront to our beliefs. It is an affront to our religion. It is an affront to our social being, and it is an affront to our laws. Show me one single ethnic group in Ghana, or one single tribe, or one single religion that supports LGBTQ.
They talk about modernization. We moved from...
I don't call it modernization, I call it stupidity. What do they mean by modernization? It is against our values. So it is modernizing to disagree and outlaw polygamy in Europe and in America. And it is modernizing to accept LGBTQ nonsense. As a matter of fact, the LGBTQ plus, you don't even know what it means. So this argument of modernization or civilization for me is utterly nonsense. I'm saying that show me one single ethnic group in Ghana, one single society, one single religious groupings. And in fact, there has never been a socio-cultural religious consensus around anything than our fight against LGBTQ. All the known religions in the world, Christianity, Islam, Zoroastrianism, Buddhism, Hinduism, Judaism, we are all against this in unison. And that is what we need to look at. And in Ghana, you make laws for your people. And I've heard those who have argued that, oh, it is about laws. We should insulate, morality from law. That is the simplistic way of looking at law. The Constitution of the Republic of Ghana is a product of moral standards. That is what the Constitution is about. The Constitution we are operating with, all the laws in this country are all products of acceptable moral standards. We make laws to suit our moral beliefs and social values. And our moral beliefs and social values are against it. I have said time and again that Europe opposes certain things. And they oppose them. And we know the pressure that is being exerted on governments. We know the pressure that is being exerted on academia, on civil society organizations, on NGOs. Some of them have been threatened that if they do not accept LGBTQ, their funding sources are going to be closed. The CDD itself conducted a survey. 93% of the people of this country stated unequivocally that they will never feel comfortable staying with someone who is a known LGBTQ. That's what the CDD survey says. And the 7% who says that they wouldn't have any problem staying next door with an LGBTQ, they are not even saying that they would agree with it. Tell me if there is a survey that 93% of your people says they are against something, why would you be preaching for that? We know that they have, they are now targeting academia, and some heads of various educational institutions and departments are supporting this. We will not support it, we will resist it, and this one will not find a leg to stand.
Would that be a case where the sponsors of this bill would reconsider certain clauses?
There is nothing about the clauses that ought to be reconsidered, if you ask me. But as the practice is, when you have a bill such as this, the bill goes through a lot of processes. And in going through those processes, there could be amendment, there could be sometimes removal of certain things and additions on certain things. But the position of all the religious groupings who have petitioned Parliament, some of them think that we need to strengthen some of the punitive measures. But of course, we are not against those who are engaged in certain acts, because we are all Ghanaians. What we are simply saying is that it's an affront to everything we stand for as a people.
Fundamental human rights, basic fundamental human rights, has been the major concern of people who believe that this bill should be rejected.
A pedophiles can also argue on the basis of fundamental human rights. Someone who engages in incest can also make that argument. Someone can decide that he feels comfortable sleeping with the daughter, and then that person can also argue fundamental human rights. This idea of using human rights, fundamental human rights, is utterly nonsense. And I'm not going to mince words. In Europe and in America, is it not the right of those who want to practice polygamy? But why is it that it is outlawed? Because they think that it's an affront to their beliefs. their belief system, their culture, their values. That is what we are also saying. That this LGBTQ plus thing is an affront to our belief system. It's an affront to our culture. It's an affront to our laws. And this bill could not have been, a bill that should be supported by anybody than this. And I think that it couldn't have come at any opportune time than this, so that we bring to certainty, to closure, this idea of the criminal code is not specifically talking about LGBTQ. We want specificity in terms of the law, and that is what we are looking at with regards to this bill.